Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
Hey, I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Monday, the 14th of February. Boy, weather like this makes our job kind of easy compared to the last 5 or 6 weeks or the last few months. Everybody happy with the weather, and it's going to stay that way for a while. Let's go right to some of the sky cam shots around the network. Look at that blue sky coming from Cullman. Down below that U.S. Highway 278, not a cloud in that sky. Go down south to Clanton, pretty much the same deal there. Bright, sunny weather, temperatures well up in the 60s. And down in Demopolis, the old Tom Bigby, Old Man River, running through West Alabama. Bright, sunny February afternoon. Yeah, you can see those westerlies retreating slowly northward, and accordingly, the southern states getting warmer. Look at Tuscaloosa hitting 7-0. Same thing for Montgomery. Birmingham at 68. Generally speaking, these temperatures are warmer than forecast. Anniston 67, Gadsden 64. They'll come down a few degrees tomorrow with a reinforcing surge of dry air settling in here tonight, but certainly we're going to be nice and mild all week long. And around the nation, cold air limited really to the Canadian border. Much of the nation getting the big thaw. You got the 60s well up into Oklahoma where the snow is melting. Same thing for Arkansas. And yes, still cold over eastern Canada. They're saying, what's the deal with the warm-up? They've got 9 below zero up there around James Bay. But again, for the lower 48 down here, things are looking so much better. And in addition to the warmth, the lack of storminess is the big deal. Kind of windy on the eastern seaboard today. Those are wind advisories from Georgia up to New England. And a few winter weather issues way out west, but for much of the nation's heartland, hey, it's quiet. QPF rain for the next 5 days, a little sliver of green over northwest Alabama. This is valid through Saturday morning at 6 o'clock. And we have mentioned a slight chance of a shower Friday, but it's not a big deal. Clearly, the big rains and the big unsettled weather will be out west. California and the coasts of Oregon and Washington State this week. Check the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at noon tomorrow. The flow is flat. Yes. Westerly flow aloft down below that. You can see that new surge of cooler and drier air dropping in from the north. And again, tomorrow morning we'll be in the 30s. The GFS is showing 36, but we'll warm up into the mid-60s again. Both the NAM and the GFS are printing 64. So a few degrees below the numbers we had today, but still very nice. Wednesday looks good. Well up in the 60s. And by Thursday, I think everybody goes up in the 70s. The GFS is showing only 69, but it skews, as you know, toward climatology, toward the average values. So I think low 70s are likely. And Friday, you can see a front trailing that deep surface low north of Michigan. And it might kick off a shower Friday or Friday night, but certainly nothing widespread. And again, low 70s are likely Friday, and then Saturday starting off the weekend. You can clearly see there's not a lot of support for any cold air getting in through here. Big warm 588 bubble over the southwestern Gulf. Whopper of an upper low west of San Francisco, and this upper vortex over New England. But again, around here, that favors really nice weather. Saturday should be a sunny day with a high in the upper 60s. And Sunday, again, 60s are likely with a good supply of sunshine. Week from today, Monday the 21st, new storm coming out of the plain states there. And again, there's evidence of some moisture return, maybe a shower. But still looks like that might be the best day with the coverage of rain next week. That's the 22nd, a week from tomorrow, with a cold front coming in here. And it's not going to move through quickly. We'll look at the 23rd by chance. This is Wednesday of next week, 9 days from now. And evidence of maybe a stalled front and maybe a 2 or 3 day rain event for parts of the state. So, we don't want to slip into some kind of a real dry situation early in the season. So maybe that'll get us caught up if indeed that comes to fruition there in about 7, 8, 9 days. We'll check the end of the forecast on March the 2nd. Nice little trough over the east. And understand, we've got more cold shots coming. We know that. But in terms of the consistency and the longevity, I think the worst is behind us. Down below that, colder air drops in, the 540 line down to Birmingham. That's a 1,040 millibar high. So if this is right, it would be a bit colder out there. And, of course, this is all voodoo. The North Atlantic Oscillation down there, the bottom graph, shows that it is trending neutral at the end of this month. And, again, that might favor a little better chance of seeing long-wave troughing setting up over the east. But you really want to see that spike negative and that's when things easily get cold around here. But the neutral, yeah, we'll have some cold spells. That probably means changeable weather through March. But then again, every March is just about changeable around here. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.